I love seeing you in dad mode.
Oh, dude, I'm fucking dad as fuck,
I
dude.
bet you're like a cool ass dad.
I'm a rad dad.
Yeah.
I'm not even gonna lie, dude. It is just being a dad is like, it is just the joy of my life, honestly. And one of the cool things I think about being a father too is like, how can I say this? A lot of like my partying, like my raging, and I did it on the road, and I would come home and I would try to dry out and like just like white knuckle it through it. So my kids, although there was a lot of dysfunction, I really did my best to like hide it from my kids. And my older sons, you know, there's not a ton of recollections of me like being like drunk shitty dad.
Aw,
you know, and
good.
so I'm really grateful that like I didn't really damage my kids through all that. And Brixton, my youngest, has never seen me drunk. You know what I mean? And I love that he's been able to experience that like stability, you know, and yeah, but being a fatherhood's the best hood. Fatherhood is sacred. It's the coolest shit. Like my kids are just, I'm football dad. My son, both my boys played football. They're both playing college lacrosse, you know, and so I fly out there, I got my cowbell. I'm in the stands yelling and screaming for my kids. Like it is the joy of my life, you know, outside of the music. And, you know, it's something like me and my wife, we just are our kids' biggest fans, you know.
What do you think is the biggest lesson that your kids have taught you, each one? Because I feel like every child has different personalities, you know, and they teach you something different.
Mikhail is the most cautious and self-aware child I have. The thing he's taught me is patience and understanding in a way that he's just so loving and kind that I had to like check myself and slow my pace down and just be there in the moment with my son. Jagger's like so much like me in the way of like, she's got that big heart. He loves hard. He puts his heart on, he wears his heart on his sleeve. He's kind of the leader in the spaces that he's in, you know, been the captain of his football team, etc. You know, the leader of his friend group, that kind of thing. He tells me, he's like, Dad, like, you're my safe place. Like you're my place where I can just let all my walls fall.
That means so much for a child.
Just
to feel
be
like
vulnerable, that. You know? And so Jagger, you know, I think that the thing that he's taught me is like, again, like I keep saying patience, you know, but it's like, I just got to allow him to be him and not try to impose the knowledge that I've tried to raise him the best I can and love him the best we can and teach him as many valuable lessons as we can, but also like to allow him to be him and find his way.